Hi there. Well, it's June 9th. Still kind of staying 80s and 70s, which is a relief, but some people may have to get a new AC unit. Enough of that about that. Let's go to a time where we had no air conditioning. Starting off in 641 AD, Arabic Islamic army contrasts with the hippo over Alexandria. Now, this is an interesting story about the hippo, where the Egyptians would hunt these hippos down along the Nile. The pharaohs would go out and hunt them upon their boats. And in 721 AD, Otto of Aquitaine, a kingdom that was basically survived the Moorish Islamic invasion, defeats the Moors in the Battle of Toulouse. Aquitaine, I believe, is of the northern, western part of Spain. And in 922 AD, the French Republic chooses Robert I as King of France. Well, not really a republic, more like a kingdom. In 1064 AD, Coimbra, Portugal, falls to Ferdinand, King of Castile, another kingdom within Spain. And in 1075 AD, the Battle of Hamburg, or Unstrut, the German King Henry IV beats Saxen, the rival or a rebel, or someone who is at odds with them. In 1310, Duccio's Maesta Altarpiece, a seminal artwork of the early Italian Renaissance, is unveiled and installed in the Siena Cathedral within Siena, Italy. And in 1456, the 23rd recorded perihelion passage of Halley's Comet. Now on to June 10th. In 1190 AD, during the Third Crusade, Frederick I Barbarossa drowns while crossing the Salif River in Turkey, while leading an army to Jerusalem. That's not always the best way to go when you're a king. In 1194 AD, a major fire in Chartres Cathedral in France leads to it being rebuilt as the high point in the Gothic style that sprung about Europe during this time. And in 1358, French Jacques peasant leader Guillaume is captured at the Battle of Mela, or Melo. On to June 11th. In 630 AD, Emperor Taizong of Tang China sends envoys to Shui Yangzhou bearing gold and silk for the release of prisoners captured during a transition from Sui to Tang on the northern frontier. And this frees only about 80,000 of those prisoners. In 758 AD, diplomatic dispute at the Tang capital China, and capital Chang'an, when Abbasid Arabs and Uyghur Turks both arrived to offer tribute. Settlement is reached when both enter at the same time through two different gates. The Abbasid Arabs, Abbasids are one of the caliphates that rise up. And the Uyghurs are much like a nomadic group than Western China. And in 1144 AD, Basilica of Saint Denis is dedicated near Paris, the first Gothic church erected. And in 1231 AD, Harderwijk or Harderwijk of Netherlands becomes a city in its own right. And in 1345, Alexios Apokokos, chief minister of the Byzantine Empire, is lynched by his own political prisoners. And in 1346, Charles IV of Luxembourg is selected as Holy Roman Emperor. And in 1429, during the 100 Years' War, start of the Battle of Jargeau, France. And in 1488, the Battle of Shelburne, Scotland, is fought near the stream 2 miles south of Stirling, Scotland. There is an engagement between King James III and Lord Hume. Well, that's all the medieval I have for you. You have a good one. Bye.